You're sitting at your kitchen table at 11 at night on a Wednesday, laptop open, doing something you've been avoiding for months. Figuring out your real net worth. Not the rough guess you keep in your head to feel okay. The actual number. What you own minus what you owe. So you start adding it up. Savings, retirement, your car, what it's actually worth now. Then the other side. Student loans, credit cards, that balance you've been almost paying off for years, and then you see it, a number. And it either feels better than expected for about 10 seconds, or worse than expected. And suddenly, you're not hungry anymore, but you go eat anyway. Here's the part nobody explains. That number isn't just a score, it's a snapshot of your reality. Whether a $900 repair is annoying or a full crisis. Whether a job in another city feels like opportunity or something you literally can't afford to consider. And the strange part is this. Two people can earn the same income and live completely different lives. Today we're breaking down why. Not just the numbers, but what each level actually feels like, where people get stuck and what moves them forward. My name is Nathan, and I've spent way too much time thinking about why income doesn't equal outcomes. Do me a favor and subscribe to the channel because you may not find it again. Let's start at the bottom. Level 1. Negative net worth. This is where money problems start charging interest. You're in your early 20s. You finally land a job that pays around $38,000 a year. It feels like real money until your first paycheck shows up and half of it disappears. Taxes, insurance, everything. Now you've got student loans somewhere around $40,000, a credit card with a couple thousand on it, and a checking account that barely covers the week. On paper, you're working. In reality, you're stuck. And here's the part that makes it worse. The system adds pressure. Miss by a little, and there's a fee. Fall behind, and the options get expensive fast. Overdrafts, interest, short-term loans that turn into long-term problems. It's like trying to climb out of a hole while the ground keeps sliding. The trap here isn't laziness, it's momentum in the wrong direction. The goal at this level isn't getting rich, it's stopping the leak before it floods everything. Level 2. 0 to about 10,000. This is where things finally feel a little lighter. You've cleared some debt, you've built a small cushion, maybe a couple thousand in savings. For the first time you can breathe, but not fully, because this level looks stable from the outside and feels fragile from the inside. One unexpected bill, one bad week, and that cushion disappears fast. The trap here is relief. You feel better, so you loosen up. A nicer place, a slightly better car, more spending that feels justified. And to be fair, some of it is. But relief and security are not the same thing. This level teaches that difference the hard way. Level 3, 10,000 to 50,000. Now things start to feel controlled. You've got savings, maybe some investments, debt is shrinking or gone, and for the first time, money isn't just reacting, it's starting to build. But here's what most people miss. At this stage, your money still isn't doing much. You are still the engine. If your investments grow a little, great. But most of the progress still comes from your effort. The trap is playing it too safe, letting money sit still while everything else gets more expensive. It's like leaving your team on the bench while inflation stays in the game. The shift here is simple. Your money has to start moving, even slowly, because this is where the foundation gets built. Level 4, 50,000 to 100,000. This is where things start to look impressive. A house, a car, retirement accounts growing. From the outside, it looks like progress. From the inside, it can feel tight. Income comes in, expenses take most of it, mortgage, car payment, insurance, groceries, everything adds up. And what's left isn't much. This is the level where people accidentally lock themselves in, because everything looks like success, but everything also costs something. The trap is believing you've made it, when in reality, you've just taken on bigger commitments. It's like upgrading your life and your stress at the same time, and what happens next depends on your next few decisions. Level 5. 100,000 to 250,000. This is where something interesting starts to happen. You've been consistent for years. You finally crossed that six-figure mark in net worth, and it doesn't feel as big as you expected because the growth still feels slow. But under the surface, something is changing. Compounding is starting to show up. At first it's small, then it starts to matter. The early part of this journey takes the longest, not because it's complicated, but because the numbers are still small. The trap here is thinking you're behind or upgrading your lifestyle every time your income grows. That quiet increase in spending, it follows you and it doesn't stop. The way out is automation. Decide once, let it run, because discipline doesn't scale, systems do. Now here's where things shift, because somewhere around this point the rules start to change. Level 6. 250,000 to 500,000. Life feels stable. Bills are covered. There's room for vacations. Less stress day to day, but there's still pressure because everything depends on your income. The house, the lifestyle, the routine, it all assumes consistency, which means stepping back feels risky, even if you've done everything right. This is what makes this level tricky. It doesn't feel like a trap, but it can become one. At the same time, something important happens. Your investments start doing more work. Eventually, they begin growing faster than what you're adding. That's the turning point, but only if you don't interrupt it. Level 7. 500,000 to 1 million. Now the system starts working for you. Your money grows in the background quietly while you're doing everything else. It's like having a second engine running that you didn't build overnight, and that changes how life feels. Less urgency, more options, but there's still a catch. A lot of this wealth is often tied up in a house, in things you can't easily access. So on paper, you're doing well. In practice, flexibility still matters. The move here is simple. Focus on what actually grows and what you can actually use, because not all net worth works the same. Level 8. 1 million to 3 million. This is where expectations meet reality. You hit a number you thought would change everything, and then it doesn't, not in the way you imagined. Life looks similar. You still make decisions. You still think about money, just with less pressure. And here's the surprising part. Most people who reach this level didn't do anything extreme. They were consistent, patient, and honestly, kind of boring with their decisions. That's what worked. The trap here is chasing something bigger just because the number moved, because the goalpost always moves if you let it. Level 9. 3 million to 10 million. This is where freedom becomes real. Work becomes optional, not theoretically. Actually, your time opens up, decisions change, stress drops in a way that's hard to explain unless you've felt it. But there's still risk, because complexity shows up here. New opportunities, more options, more noise, and not all of it helps. The same simple strategy that built everything usually still works. Level 10. Above 10 million. This is a different world. The rules shift, strategies change, access changes. But the biggest challenge isn't building wealth anymore, it's keeping it and passing it on the right way, because money without understanding doesn't last, and most of it disappears within a few generations. Not because of bad luck, because the mindset didn't transfer. And here's the part that matters most. The gap between two people later in life doesn't appear overnight. It builds slowly, through small decisions, repeated over years, a car choice, a spending habit, a raise that gets saved or spent. There's no award for looking successful, no prize for appearing ahead. The only number that matters is the one that reflects reality, what you actually own, minus what you actually owe. So the real question isn't just where you are, it's what direction you're moving, and what kind of life your number is building. Because at first, money is about survival, then it becomes about stability, then options, and eventually freedom. The question is, what level are you really playing at?